everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the stream today. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Princess Evelyn. I'm a streamer here on Twitch, and I post all my VODs, all the games that I'm playing, onto youtube.com/@princessevillanvods. So if you missed the games that I've been recently playing, we recently just finished 99 Spirits, and we're still playing Okami. We also finished Cinderella Phenomenon. If you are interested in seeing any of those games, or any games that I'm currently playing, go ahead and check out the VODs channel. But today we're going to be playing a new visual novel. Today we're playing Find Love or Die Trying. Just move this over. There we go. So we have quite a cast of colorful characters. We have yellow, red, purple, blue, white, and green. So I'm excited to see what all the girls have to offer and what kind of game this is going to be. So let's just jump into it. Ready? Ooh, let's do she, her. Episode 1, Pilot. Hey, don't just lie there. Get up. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. That's how I felt this morning. Oh, that's how you want to play? It's on. Ow. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, ow, ow. Did you just hit me? No violence. Nah, I just got here. I just chased off the person who hit you. Really, you should be thanking me. I'm pretty sure that was you. No, I'm pretty sure that was you. What's with that look on your... Oof. Aw, damn it. Now we're right back where we started. Oh, goodness. Okay, that was a game ender. Goodness. I didn't realize the choice was so important. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Did you just hit me? Wait, didn't all this just happen? Of course not. There's no way I'd hit you twice. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Wait, what? I swear I didn't even hit you that hard. So you did hit me. That's not important. Try to remember. If you can't remember anything, we're both going to be in big trouble. Why is that? We can talk about why after. What was your name? My name is Evelyn. My name's Evelyn. It's Evelyn. I can't remember anything else though. Wow, I should try hitting my accountant sometime. Do you remember where we are? What you're doing here? No, I can't remember a thing. Everything's so foggy. Alright, I can give you the rundown. You're on a reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying, though we just call it Find Love for the uninformed. I'm the producer. The name's Kat. The premise is that you, the suitor, are living with 5 beautiful women and one of them is your soulmate. I haven't even met them yet. How would you know one of them is my soulmate? That's just how it is. Welcome to reality TV. You'll get to know 2 of the girls over the next 6 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Okay. Then on the 7th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you at the final ceremony. That seems straightforward enough to me. Not so fast, partner. The girl you choose will be given a choice, whether or not they accept your proposal. If she says yes, you 2 will get to fade off into the sunset in a gold-plated yacht on the last day. Happily ever after, forever. Except without the yacht, it's a loner. If she says no, ooh. Dramatic change. Well, we're going to have to kill you. Wait, what? Killed? You're joking, right? Now that's the reaction I wanted to see. Huh? Really, you look like I just took a shit in your cereal. Oh my gosh, that's mean. What's going on? Who are you? Oh, where are my manners? The name's Damien Black. I'm the CEO of Royal Black Media, the biggest network for battle royale games on the planet. Battle royale games? Like computer games? You've been living under a rock, stink-ass armpit? Real people killing each other is in this season. What? Well, was in this season. I swear, I put in hard and honest work into making top-of-the-line killing shows, and what do I get for it? So we're trying a new kind of killing game, spicing a little romance on top with the people who fart dreams and bake cakes out of rainbows. That's where you come in, and hey, it's not a bad deal. You might find love, or die, whatever. Just put on a good show for me, Excuse me, Mr. Black? What is it, one? We're missing one of the aerial cameras for the back fields. Well, that's my cue. The intern ain't gonna shoot itself. Give him hell, Kit Kat. You don't need to tell me twice. Look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting out of here. For starters, I can barely remember my own name, let alone if I already have a partner. If that's what you're worried about, you didn't. And not for a lack of trying. How would you know that? Cat's eyes. Look, you don't have a choice. Damien will kill you if you try to escape, or if you tell any of the girls about the truth behind the show. The girls don't know? They have no idea that your life is in danger. They think it's just a regular dating show about finding your soulmate called Find Love. If you tell any of them the truth, you won't just get yourself killed, you'll get them killed as well. How could you... I don't make the rules, Evelyn. I'm sorry. Really, you're a pretty serious person, Evelyn. Most people would be a little happy to hear that they're alone in paradise with 5 beautiful women. What's there to worry about? Oh, you know, the whole getting executed thing if the girl says no. The little bit with not remembering who the hell I am. How about this? I need my show to be successful and run according to plan. And you want your memories back and presumably to leave the show alive. That depends on what the memories are, but yes. If you'll be a good suitor for my show, I'll help you get your memories back. It's really not a bad deal. Most people would kill for a chance like this. Seriously, all you have to do is get to know 5 lovely women and ask one out. I'll be with you every step of the way, off camera. Before you know it, I'm sure you'll be having lots of fun. Who knows, you may even fall in love. You wouldn't be the first. But if you survive the whole show, I promise I'll tell you everything you want to know. Pinky promise. How's that sound? Sounds like a deal. Alright, let's get the show on the road. That's the spirit, sugar. Who knows, you might even be thanking me for this one day. We'll see about that. Trust me, I'll make sure that this show is the very best time of your life. It'll be so great that everything after will feel like a disappointment. That's a depressing way to look at it. What if I ended up with one of the girls after the show? Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the show. Follow me, I'll take you to where you'll meet our lovely contestants. Kat grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along. Remember, you can't tell anyone the truth about this dating game. Just, no matter what, just smile. Got it? Got it. We stepped out of the bar together. I didn't realize it at first, but it was a bar in a small airplane. Oh, I thought it was a ship, but okay, that makes sense. I guess I must have flown here. We walked until we saw a mansion in the distance. Ooh, fancy. Wow, it's huge. I can't imagine how expensive this place is. You'd be surprised. Since we're all the way in some forgotten corner of New Asia, the land comes pretty cheap. New Asia? You've never read the news in the past decade? Memory loss, remember? Right. Well, I sure hope you haven't forgotten how to talk to girls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? We're starting already? Not quite. To give the world top-tier enjoyment. To protect our ass from unemployment. To make the world believe in fate and love. We work like slaves for the shills above. We are the Brothers 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prepare to get the set ready. I want to start filming yesterday. Oh, I guess we're not important enough to finish our intros. Whose idea was it to work in the TV industry anyways? This wouldn't have happened if we just decided to be accountants. Wait by the mansion doors and thank me later. It's showtime, people. Let's get to work. Alright. A lot of people so far. Hey bird, how's it going? I walked to the doors. Hey Evelyn, can you hear me? Ooh, that's a cute little chime. Kat's voice boomed across the island, although she was nowhere in sight. Kat? I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be with you every step of the way. You can call me Princess Evelyn, or you can just call me Evelyn for short. I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be with you every step of the way. As long as you're on this island, I'll be able to see, hear, and even talk to you. Just think of me as a cuter and sexier big brother. That doesn't sound nearly as good as you think it does. Hey, how else would we film the show? You really wanted to meet the love of your life with a camera sticking out of your head? Good point. Anyway, head on to the mansion already and go meet the girls. I recommend checking out the library, the kitchen, the games room, and the backyard. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. From here on out, the cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. I'll see you later, sweet cheeks. Cat out. Alright, I'm finally here. There's only one thing left to do. Open the door. Anybody home? My eyes were drawn to a girl wearing a white dress pacing around the lobby. Hey, what's up? Whoa, didn't see you there. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, it's really you, Evelyn. That's me. How did you know my name? It hasn't been that long, has it? Uh-oh, she knows us. It's great to see you again. It's me, Yui Fushikawa. It's good to see you too, Bird. I'm glad you came to the stream today. Thanks for joining me. We went to the same high school way back. Come again? Yeesh, you haven't changed one bit. Always forgetting everything important. Grrr. Uh-oh. Wait, calm down. I know how it sounds, but I've got amnesia. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't lie to your student council president. That's perjury. It's true, really. I wouldn't lie about this. You really can't remember anything? Really, I wouldn't joke about this. Promise. Oh. I can't believe you forgot. Oof. On second thought, that may be a good thing. How on earth could it be good to forget everything? You know, moving on from the past is the best way to live and all that. Everyone has things from high school they'd rather forget, right? Ha. Yep. Mm-hmm. We know so much about that. With our missing memories and all. Huh. It's good to see you, Evelyn. You haven't changed. It feels just like we used to fool around back then. Or fool around in like a family-friendly sort of way? Pinky promise. It's good to see you too, Yui. What brings you out here? Oh, you know. To be honest, dating apps or shows whoa, hold on. To be honest, dating apps or shows and all that really aren't my thing. But I saw that you were... Ooh. What are you making me say? Besides that, welcome to the mansion. It's ginormous. I'll spare you from embarrassing yourself asking me and show you where my room is. Ah, wait a second. I haven't cleaned it up yet. She rushed off before I could get in a word. Somehow I get the sense that this has happened before. I guess I'll see her later. Alright, so we have a friend from high school. That's interesting. She seems pretty cute. Let's start with the library, I guess. Yeah, the fooling around doesn't seem as innocent as she thinks it is. I get the feeling that she's already had some lingering feelings for us. The library was like a library out of a movie. Grand, majestic. Nothing like your average library, which becomes a porn set after closing time. Whoa, okay. I don't know what libraries you're going to, but you need to hook me up with that. I took a few steps forward and noticed a girl with red hair at the back of the library. Oh, she's cute. She was reading a magazine, or so it seemed from first glance. If you craned your head a bit to the side, you could see another book hidden behind the magazine. What are you actually reading? Oh look, it's Cat and Damien on the wall. That's cute. A/B Testing After the Apocalypse, first edition by D.B. Hey, what are you reading? Oh, this? Just another elementary... I mean, an absolutely fetch truth T-bomb. Yes! Oh no, is she hiding? Is she hiding her smarticalness behind a yes facade? This is a visual novel dating sim. So essentially, if you missed what was going on, what happened is that we have lost our memories and we are basically forced into this reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying. And the girls on the island only know the find love part. And we know that if we can't get a date with one of these girls at the end of our time, that they'll end up killing us. So it's kind of high stakes, but it's like, it'll be okay. I think we could probably catch one of these girls. I mean, there's 5 of them. There's got to be at least one of them that likes us. And the white girl already seems like she already is into us. So let's see. Can you believe that this one celebrity would like date another celebrity? I can't even. It's almost like they're people. I can see what you're actually reading, you know. Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? The book you're actually reading sounds a lot more interesting. Where I come from, people make fun of people who do what I do, I guess. To them, a library is just a place to film porn after closing time. Again, what libraries are you going to? I need to know. This is important information. I'm Scarlett, by the way. You're Evelyn, correct? That's me. It's nice to meet you, Scarlett. It's nice to meet you too, Evelyn. I'm curious, so what are you actually reading? I thought you'd never ask. Here, let me show... Ah! Scarlett dropped the magazine and the book behind it on the floor, revealing a second magazine in her hands. Ah. Uh-oh, what are you looking at, Scarlett? She ran away so fast, didn't even get a chance to say anything more. Alright, guess there's not much left to do here. I'll head on down to... Let's go to the kitchen then. I don't know what she was trying to hide. Oh, it's the brothers. 1, these ribs are well done. Thank you, ma'am. They were supposed to be medium rare. Please remake them all before the hour is up. I knew we would have just worked in accounting. Should have just worked in accounting. Then I have the opportunity for you, 1. I've just bought one of the neighboring islands, and I need someone to balance the books. Please have that finished by nightfall, and don't forget about the ribs. I take it back. The side dishes are magnificent, too. Keep it up, you diligent worker, you. Aw, shucks. You're too kind, ma'am. I don't get what you're complaining about, bro. Violet's amazing, and she's even volunteered to help us lowly peons. This soup was simply delightful. Good work, 3. Thank you, Violet. Man, she's 100 times better than when 4 Boss is around. I couldn't agree more, bro. 1, if you insist on taking so long on the meatballs, perhaps we'll use your meatballs instead. Oh no, not those meatballs. Just kidding. Though upon further thought, you've never needed them anyway, so maybe? Oh, ouch. I think she's kind of like a princessy sort. I think Violet's kind of like a Hime-sama. Like us! She's a princess. She's such an angel. Are we even talking about the same person? Hey there, got a second to chat? Pardon me, I didn't see you there. Just 1 second. I gotta clean up the soup that 1 set on fire earlier. Is that even possible? 1 doesn't seem very capable in the kitchen. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Evidently, the same is true if you lack a mind completely. Public education. I used to have a tiara, but I forgot to draw it for this model, actually. It's kind of embarrassing. I think on my, like, avatar for Twitch, I think I have maybe a crown there. I'm not sure. I used to have a crown, though, in my, like, original draft drawings of Evelyn. Just kidding. Hey, that was uncalled for. Actually, we think the same about you on a daily basis. I can confirm that. I wish Mom never had you guys. Aw, sibling rivalry. Apologies for the delay. I'm finished now. I'm Violet. Violet Valentine. The pleasure is yours, Evelyn. Oh, geez. You already know who I am? I imagine each contestant does. Flying all the way out here for a whole week for a blind date? No one could be that unintelligent. Don't look at us. See, I knew I had a crown somewhere. I just forgot to wear it during stream. I gotta put headphones on instead. Oh, I should put headphones on my new model. I should draw another model and put headphones on her. That'd be cute. How would you put headphones on like big bat ears though? I do hope you're worthy of being the suitor. You find that courting a lady is a different sport than the other girls. Oh goodness. It's true, she's one of the 2 daughters of the Valentine family. They're even richer than the Royal Black Media. Oh man, how'd they secure her for this game show then? Alright, 3, your pay is cut by 50%. Enjoy your even shittier instant noodles. Is it too late to go back to school? These poor guys. I am, how to say, fascinated. I'd like to see what makes you so special. You look fairly average to me. I guess you'll be in for a surprise, Violet. I do, like a deafening explosion blasted through the kitchen. Oof. The spaghetti tonight will be, how to say, a little different. I hope you do not mind. You're not really putting 1 on the menu, alright? You're not putting 1 on the menu, right? 1, why is there a hole in the ceiling? Looks like they'll be busy in the kitchen for a while. Alright, let's go to the games room. Violet's interesting. I'm not sure if we're gonna romance her though. She seems kind of high. Yeah, she's very high maintenance. Oh, she's cute. Look at the gamer girl. As I walked into the games room, my eyes were drawn to a girl playing on a handheld game device. What you playing, Switch? PSP? She looks deep in thought as her fingers moved and pressed buttons at lightning speed. Woo, new high score. Aw, man, it's a shame I can't submit it. Oh, sup, dude? Hey, Tara. Do you know what happened to the internet? No, I got no idea. What? Ever since I came to this island, I haven't been able to get any signal at all. I'm literally going to die at this rate. You okay? Tell my followers they were the best. Oh no, what? She's so cute. I love her. True, she might be too into her games to be able to date, but that just means we gotta beat her in her games. If we can beat her, then we can show her that we're manly. We're a gamer. What does a person even do in this situation? Are you okay? No worries, Evelyn. She'll be fine. Oh, hey, Kat. What's up? We had to turn off all the internet to make sure no spoilers for the show get out. Tara's just a bit overdramatic about it. You'll get used to it. Yo, you tell me I'm being overdramatic when you literally sent us back into the Stone Age? With games and electricity and other things, but still. Oh, I was so excited to stream for everybody when I got here. You're a streamer? I am a streamer. She is a streamer too. It's like a match made in heaven. Yes, sir, that I am. I'm mostly a variety game streamer, but I also stream real life too. And I can't now. Wah wah. Maybe you could just record things and post them later? I guess that's what I'll have to do, but that's so last year. By the way, what's this whole show about? Wait, what? I honestly have no idea what I just got into regarding pretty much everything to do with the show. You didn't even do a little bit of research before you decided to come here? Hey, don't get in my face about this. From what I heard from Kat, you didn't either. Hey, amnesia and not doing a little bit of research are totally different. I forgot due to my due diligence and you forgot your life. Same deal. It's not the same deal. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Kat can explain the rules in more detail, but it's pretty much what you expect from any generic dating TV show. My name's Evelyn. I'm what Kat calls the suitor. Huh. So it's like a visual novel dating sim game, except I'm stuck in it rather than getting to play it myself. I guess so? Well, since this is a game, I'm gonna win it. Yeah, see? We just gotta win. I'm not sure that's the right way to approach dating, but look out, World Terra's coming. And she always wins. Tara ran off with a fiery look in her eyes. I've got no idea where she's headed. But who would? I guess there's nothing left to do here. This is a nice little gaming room. I like the upper floor with this like gaming nook up here. It's super cute. Alright, time to go to the backyard. Wow, calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes farther even than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps across the field. She is quick. She's getting closer and closer and... Hey, she slid to a stop in front of me. What's up, girl? Howdy, I'm Allie. It's nice to meet ya. You're Evelyn, right? That's... I don't really care. Care for a jog, though? Sure, let's go for a jog. Sure, that sounds... Alright, let's go! Oh, goodness. I'm digging this music. This game's got such a good soundtrack. She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her at breakneck speed. Ah! She's so fast. It takes all I have just to keep up pace with her. The wind on my face feels nice, though. For some reason, I feel like I've missed this. Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this fast. Come on, keep it up. We'll have you in tip-top shape in no time, soldier. Whatever nice thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. I thought I signed up for a dating show, not a fitness show. Alright. I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace. Is that all you've got? Allie was widening the distance between us with a smile on her face. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. I gained more and more speed and watched as Allie slowly fell behind. Wow, you're running even faster than my dad did when he left. Oh. Ow. That's a line. What the? I unconsciously slowed down, my face contorted with shock. In that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me. I'm kidding, jeez, no need to take everything so seriously. The bastard died before he ever got a chance to. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm so don't be, I killed him myself. Okay. What? The look on your face is hilarious. Don't worry so much, Evelyn, I'm kidding. We got a jokester over here who likes running. Or am I? I felt my heart start to give out, less from the running and more from the emotional roller coaster. We finished jogging a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath. That was fun, Evelyn. Let's run again sometime. I fell to my knees to catch my breath and watch as she walked away effortlessly. But you'll have to be faster than that to keep up with me, suitor. I laid on the grass like an obese walrus gasping for air. That would be me. I don't do well with running. Is this how I die? I don't think I'll be worried about Allie telling the truth with how hard it is to breathe. I think I'll live, at least for now. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. Alright, enough messing around. If you're on the show and you're not getting an underpaid grunt, come to the front of the mansion. I guess that includes me. I should start heading over. That includes you too, Tara. I can see you playing, you know. You're not the boss of me. What have I gotten myself into? I like Tara. I think that's who we're gonna end up going for. She's pretty cute. I like Scarlet too. I like everybody on this side. I'm not really too interested in, what was her name? Violet and the running girl. The running girl is interesting. I think she's probably got more to her than meets the eye. I could probably say the same about Violet too, but I think she's just going to be kind of like a princessy, high maintenance kind of girl. I don't really know what to think about Scarlett because when we ran into her, she was reading a Smarticle book, but then she was also reading something else, and we never really got to figure out what that was. So, yeah, the childhood friend is very nice too. She's got a nice personality. I like her a lot. We'll have to see which one we end up romancing. There's lots of choices. By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounded by a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations. And that's why Evelyn is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in the movie. Ah, you're pretty late to the party, Evelyn. But you're just in time for the first alone time segment. Alone time segment? You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate, one of the two lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. So we get to hang out with two girls. I think I'm gonna go with, this time we'll go with Tara and Yui to talk to. I think they'll be interesting. And then maybe next time we'll do Scarlett and the running hair girl. I already forgot her name. Did she even introduce herself? So without further ado, who's it gonna be? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright, I guess. Let's spend time with Yui. She seems adorable. Oh, Allie was her name. I totally forgot. Let's spend time with Yui. Yui. Yes! Cough it up for I won the bet. But that was my whole salary. How am I gonna... And great choice, Evelyn. I knew I could count on you. Alright, places, people. Let's get this show on the road. Yes, ma'am. And action. So what will we be doing for our alone time, Yui? The forest to the north of the house was as serene as could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give way beneath my feet and the wind caressed my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her in a flowing white dress, standing in the middle of it all. Hey there, Evelyn. What you doing all the way out here? I was looking for you. I was looking for you, Yui. I was hoping we could spend some time together. Then consider me the luckiest girl in the whole world. Yui had the cutest giggle, the kind that instantly put a smile on your face. Well, you found me now. Care to join me for a walk? I like that. We started to walk down the forest path together. Oh, she's got like animals around her, like a bird. Is that a pigeon? Looks like a pigeon. Some butterflies. She might be a Disney princess. We better watch out if she starts singing. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair, flowing like water in the wind. I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. Oh, she is a Disney princess. It was just me and my grandma, my sisters, and the alpacas, and my bunnies, Bun and Bun, and the chickens, and too many farm animals to count. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? Yep, I wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city for a bit way back when. You know, that's when I met you. How'd we meet? Well, you know, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past instead of, well, people. I came to the city alone. I didn't know left from right. And I got lost. I swear, every building looks the same. You could say that again. I tried to ask people for directions to where I would live or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. This is too real. Except for you. I helped you? Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure out my way around. Gosh, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You know. Huh? Shy. Huh? We found out later that we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. Aw, I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not your fault, Evelyn. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui. I feel the same way, Evelyn. You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. It shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation. Ooh. Has she got a little yandere streak? Is she joking? Please be joking. Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little joke, hee hee. Oh my gosh. If she has a yandere streak, I'm gonna love her even more. I love a good yandere character. Please don't make that just like a one-time joke. Please, please, please. I want her to be yandere. I want her to have a creamy white outside and like a super bitter filling on the inside. That'd be so much fun. I was just saying, I'm so happy to see you again. I hope it turns into a horror game. Here's to the future. We spent the rest of the day taking in the nature and making up for lost time. Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Yeah, we're in a bit of a bind now. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. I am a horror fan. I do like horror games and horror movies and stuff like that, but I don't tend to watch them very often because they do give me nightmares, and I hate having nightmares, especially about like scary movies and stuff that I've recently seen. But I love watching people play horror games. I can't play them myself unless they're like visual novel-ish, but yeah, I love like the idea of her having a horror streak. I think that would be a really fun twist. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll all be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Evelyn. Well, she sounds like an easy win. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. Damn, this is a nice room. That bed looks like it would be uncomfortable though. Like, it feels like it would be too like stiff. Probably doesn't get a lot of use. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Oh hey, it's Kat. Hey there, Evelyn. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna make myself real comfortable. Yeah, I get really anxious during horror games, so I end up freezing when I actually play them. So that doesn't make for like good running sequences and stuff like that. But I love watching them. And I also love watching like YouTubers scream to horror games. There's just something really cathartic about somebody being really scared. Kat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. Okay, so the bed is comfy. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I closed the door and then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? Ooh, is Kat like a secret character we can romance? Because that would be very fun. I could think of a few things. You'd think 5 women would be enough for one person. You're incorrigible, Evelyn. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show, I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough for me to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. Okay. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic, our audience has really loved your date with Yui today. People online can't stop raving about you and Yui. I mean, it's mostly death threats targeting at you, because they want to be in your position, but it's something. Nice to know that the outside world is safer than here. They're just jealous. Most people would dream of having someone like Yui be their soulmate candidate. Then again, it's no fun if this is just the Yui show. We need drama, love triangles, betrayal. So tomorrow I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. Okay, we'll go with Tara then. Alright, sounds good to me. If we go out with Tara, maybe Yui will get jealous and she'll show more of a yandere streak. Really? Since you had such a great date today, I'm surprised you agreed so easily. Well, it is a bit weird, but at the end of the day, this is a TV show. You need ratings to survive. You're exactly right, and more specifically, you need those ratings to survive or they'll axe the show before the last day. What happens to me if that happens? Well, it'd be as if you didn't end up with anyone at the end of the show. Ah, got it. Well, that's simple enough. I'm impressed at how well you took that. Have you been on a life or death killing dating show before? Can't say I have. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late. We both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Evelyn. Ooh, that's a good point. If Yui does have a yandere streak and she like stabs Tara, that would be kind of dramatic. That would be a no-no. I don't think I would like that. Maybe we should go with Scarlet. Although I feel bad. I don't want anybody to get stabbed, but I do want a stabbing to happen. That would be a really good twist. I'm really, really invested in this Yui being a yandere thing. She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Yui before I slept. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey. Ooh. Glitchy. Huh? I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in there, but I try to respond, but no words come out. Evelyn, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. Ooh, you promised. Ooh, but you lied, didn't you? Ooh, this is getting juicy. Episode 2. Okay. This is getting juicy. There's some stuff happening. This is interesting. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more straightforward, but in the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house. Hey, it's our 3 girls. Oh wow, there's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen before. Really? You've never seen a tulip? Grandma and I only grew hyacinths back home, so nope. Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can't believe that. The only flowers I ever work with are Venus flytraps. Ooh, that's interesting. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Ooh, she's a lab worker. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? That would be cool. It'd be kind of like, what's that Pokemon that James has? In Pokemon, James has that Pokemon that like always eats him. What's it called? Gosh, I'm usually better at names of Pokemon than this. But it'd be kind of like that. That would be cool. Victory Bell, I think. Literally never. Aw, it's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. Oh! Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day, too. Oh my goodness. I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? Tea's ready. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup of tea for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. So they say that, but they've used like Cat, the character's name, which I think is a fun way to like make a dig at Cat. That's cute. The writing on this game is pretty good. Alright. Oh, there you are, Evelyn. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It's not like you've ever forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything. Save the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Ow, that stings. It'll be just between you 2 soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. If we're not chosen within the first 2 days, what are we to do instead? Well, we are in a tropical paradise. Think of the rest of the show as a vacation. It's not like you're losing anything. Soulmates aren't real anyway. Not much for romance, are you, Cat? How could you tell? Wait a minute, Cat. We'll be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry. You'll still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. Ooh, good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean, friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir. So without further ado, Evelyn, who's the unlucky girl? I say we go with Scarlet. I don't know how old this game is. I didn't look it up. It's available on Steam. I got it when it was free to play, but I hadn't played it, and I think now they charge like $5 for it or something like that. But we'll see if it's worth the $5. Let's go with Scarlet. I'm interested to see what's going on with her. She's got that like who's that girl from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? The main girl character, where she's like super smart, but she hides it behind like a yes girl kind of thing. An airhead personality. I kind of think that's cute. Let's go with Scarlet. Alright, we'll make it happen. Let's have Evelyn start in the mansion, and ooh, I know where to bring Scarlet. You have submitted to set up the scene, then go find her. Okay. It didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Evelyn, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlet? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's incredible. And I messed up my intro with you earlier and... Whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Interesting, but we have amnesia already. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things, who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is, something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise. Give me brains and bananas! Applying too much turns people into rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here, and fast. 4 busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas! I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlet blasted forward with a white powder covering his face entirely. Cocaine? He flailed wildly for a few seconds and fell on the ground unconscious. What was that? Whoa, what was that? Let's just say Forrest's seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me. We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Ooh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I may have been experimenting on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize the brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there until we've got the antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we've got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them to zombies too. What? But they are a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. Ha ha ha. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlet and I passed the time by talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled, despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet, I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Oh goodness. Brains. They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. Oh my gosh. That looks like a machine gun. That doesn't look like an antidote contraption. I love her face in this scene. This is such a good face. I'm sorry, what? Oh, nothing. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course, what does it look like I'm doing? It looks like you're blasting them all to hell and back. Something told me Scarlet was enjoying this a little too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the house. Not for much longer, promise. We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You can say that again. That was definitely a first, though. Kat told me to make a date exciting, so I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I like her. She's funny. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. Interesting. That was fun. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey, it's Kat. Hey there, Evelyn. Got a minute? I want to make Yui and Scarlet jealous. It'll be good for ratings. Oh, okay. Sorry, what? You're no fun. Anyway, she opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. But don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Yui were the main ship, but now with Scarlet as some serious competition? Let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing. Kat laughed and took a seat on my bed. You know, I'm curious about how you're feeling about Yui and Scarlet. Between those two, do you have a favorite? I think my favorite has to be Yui so far. She seems to be like the easy route, but I like her personality. She's pretty cute. And I like the joke that she's a Disney princess. I think I have a better connection with Yui right now. Plus, we knew her from high school, so... It's Yui, you know? It's practically self-explanatory. She's the best. I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll get a chance to hang out with her again tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows? You might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Evelyn. The first one? Are we not... Okay, how many other shows have there been? How many other victims have there been? The first one to make it out of here alive? Good night, Kat. I guess we won't question that. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. It looks like you've seen a ghost, Evelyn. You. Somehow I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? $10 that it's better on this side. Out there, every day is a fight to stay alive. Here, at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. Ooh, that is important. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. It sounds like we're in like a post-apocalyptic situation. And people that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living is just following a script. I'd do anything just for a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Evelyn? I felt the same way she did, but there's nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that. Interesting. Take a chance. We gonna have another date with Yui? Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Oh, because they were all under the spell of zombies. Though I did have a dream we were being chased by someone. Oh, really? And who was that? I think it was Scarlet. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamed the same thing. As did I. She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. I wonder instead of killing you, they just gave you amnesia at the end and this is just part of a cycle. That would make sense. That would be an interesting twist. Whoa, that's the same dream I had. I think it'd probably be easier to give us amnesia again and make us go through it all again. Especially if they can give us amnesia and the girls amnesia, because that would make the most sense and that would be the least amount of bodies to pick up. Because otherwise, that'd be a lot of cleanup. What do you think made you dream all that? Either way, it was just a dream. Ha 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 ha. You used meme glare. It's super effective. I'm gonna sneeze. Text me. Goodness. Come now, there's no point in getting upset at someone that they did in a dream. You're right, Violet. And yet... I seem to remember you being there too, Evelyn. Oh man, how am I gonna talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. That's true, we do only have their word that they know us. At least I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. I figure it's about time to talk with Kat about my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Kat, is that... I turned around and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Oh, it's Allie. Kat? No, this is Allie. Ah, sorry, Allie. What's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Something about the show gives me the creeps. I went for a walk in the forest last night, you know, because it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in the forest at night? You're braver than most, Allie. Let me finish. She could probably outrun anything that tried to chase her. When I woke up, I was back in my room, on my bed. And I swear I don't ever remember walking back. Huh, that sounds pretty crazy if it really did happen. You sure you didn't just have a weird dream? Now that you mention it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did you notice anything strange happen last night? I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Damn, 5 girls to date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalk it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Evelyn. It's my pleasure, Allie. See you later. She ran off just as fast as she had come initially. Someone's in a hurry. Hey, Kat, I was looking for you. Afternoon, Evelyn. Same here. I wanted to ask, did your guys do anything last night to Allie? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the cast alone at night. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything. That still doesn't give us reason to trust her, though. Just because she's being honest so far doesn't mean that we can trust her. Right? Anyway, more importantly, it's time for phase 2. You've done pretty decently with setting up Yui and Scarlet as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance? Whatever. Most importantly, every time they're on screen, we get one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you're only going to be going on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet to get out of here alive. That sound good to you? You almost make it sound like I have a choice. I'm glad we're on the same page as always, Evelyn. But enough of the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? Ha ha ha. I'd like to spend the day with Yui. Let's get to know Yui a little bit more. I knew it. Damn, I should have made another bet with 4. Anyway, you is somewhere in the fields behind the mansion. I'll be filming as usual. Get a move on. Alright, let's go find our Disney princess. I can see Yui waving at me from the top of the hill. Hey there, Evelyn. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you too, Yui. You wanted to show me something? Now that I was closer, I could see Yui was holding one hand behind her back. Believe me, it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. Is it a tulip? Because I swear. Behold! Oh, it's a bunny! It was indeed a bunny. Where did this little guy come from? To be honest, I've got no idea. I wonder if he's a wild one or maybe somebody's pet. I asked around, but it doesn't look like he belongs to anybody. So I've been taking care of him since I found him. I just couldn't help myself, you know? That's true, you did have bunnies on where you live with your grandma and your sisters, so that makes sense. Yui's smile was as earnest as could be. Didn't you have a pet bunny back home? Yep, see, I'm just talking about it. I had 2, Bun and Bun Bun. Both of them are total rascals, but Bun 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 here is a good boy, aren't you? I like how she just keeps naming them Bun. She nuzzled against Bun Bun Bun's head. Yes, you are, nuzzle nuzzle. We played with the bunny for a little while. She picked the bunny up and held it in her arms. Bun 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 looked quite content. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals, Yui. Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Back at my house, well, to be honest, it was more than a barn than anything. Since my sisters were too young and Grandma was getting up there, I take care of all the animals. Grandma's taken care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after Grandma retired, but, well, you know, life happens. I'm just glad that I have what I have. I feel like Bun Bun is a common rabbit name. I just like that she has Bun, and then she has Bun Bun, and now she has Bun Bun Bun. I wonder if we'll get a 4th one and she'll call it Bun 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 Bun. Bun Bun Bun, wait, Bun Bun, yeah, Bun 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 had managed to squeeze out of her hands and ran off. I'm getting dizzy with all the buns around. We gotta catch him, let's go. On it. I ran as fast as I could after Bun Bun Bun, but it was no use. The distance kept widening. Before long, we couldn't even see him anymore. Sorry I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small. Yeah, small things tend to move very fast. Don't worry about it. Bun 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 likes to do this all the time. He's a bit mischievous, but he won't do anything dangerous. We can take our time looking for him. If you're willing to help. Of course, Yui. We started walking towards where we last saw Bun 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 right after we caught our breath again. Gosh, isn't it so nice to be outside? The smell of fresh air, the breeze. There's nothing like it. There really isn't. I smiled. We're having like really vanilla moments with Yui. And it's kind of making me a little on edge. Because with Scarlet, we had like a wacky time. But like the difference between Scarlet and Yui is like super big. Like she's way too cutesy. So I'm getting a little concerned. At first, I was really excited to go to the city. There's so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. And most of all, I got to meet you. Shucks, you're gonna make me blush. She laughed and touched my arm. Even so, the city's just not my thing. It's a little bit funny, though the reason I had to come home all of a sudden was terrible. A little part of me was glad to be home. Ever had that kind of feeling before? I have. It's strange, but sometimes there's good in the bad, and sometimes that good can outweigh the bad. Exactly. You get it, Evelyn. My family's never been closer, and that's all I want. They told me to make lots of money in the city, make something of myself, all that. It might seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put the people I love first. That's all you got in life, really. I'm curious, what did you put first in life? I put happiness first, honestly. Yeah, I think I put happiness first. I worked pretty hard in my career, but I'm mostly focused on making sure that whatever I'm doing, I'm living in a happy way. So, let's say happiness. If you don't have that, what do you have? Oh, is that so? I think we'd make a great team then. We talked for several hours about what we wanted out of life. We seemed to match up perfectly. I was beaming the whole time. It was hard to believe that. It's Bun Bun Bun! Yui pointed in front of us, and sure enough, there was Bun 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 chomping on a bush. I'd never seen anyone move so fast. Yui descended on Bun 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 like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant. You're going back to your den, you bad little bunny. But I'm happy you're safe. She nuzzled her face against his fur. Bun 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 was practically purring with delight. Then she looked right at me. I can't promise I could ever give you the most exciting life with the most twists and turns around every corner, but I can promise that if you choose me, I'll always be by your side, no matter what. That seems sweet. Wherever you were, I'd come running, always. She took a step forward and kissed my cheek. How sweet! We locked eyes, and for that time all I could see was her, and how beautiful she was. Bun 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 seemed a little jealous after that. Thanks again for the help, Evelyn. Being with you made this all go faster, and it made it really special to me. Anytime, Yui, I'm happy to. We walked back together to the mansion, holding hands and smiling all the while. That was a sweet second date. We got a little smooch out of it. That's not so bad. I'm still a little concerned that she's so, cheerful and vanilla, though. There's nothing wacky or crazy going on with her. It seems like it wouldn't be very good for ratings. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on my door. Hey, Kat, I thought you weren't coming over tonight. Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things. Is everything okay? Good as always. Here to join me for a walk? Sure, that sounds nice. Then away we go. Ooh, down to the beach. We walk at a relaxed pace with Kat slightly ahead, leading the way. So, how are you feeling about day 3, Evelyn? I still like Yui the most. Yui's still the girl I like the most. If anything, getting to meet and know the other girls made me like her even more. It's Yui, you know? It's gotta be her. She's one of a kind. No one else gives me that same warm feeling inside. Aw, that's cute. Also, a perfect answer to the cameras. Thank you very much. I guess you'll be giving her fan base some more good things to go rabbit over soon. You can say that again. Perfect. Well, I'm happy you've got at least one girl you're really interested in, but it helps you've got chemistry with both. Tomorrow, we'll milk this love triangle by having you date the girl you didn't today. Sound good to you? I'm noticing a pattern in making it sound like I have a choice when I really don't. None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion? Sounds good to me. We walked back in comfortable silence. Night. See you later, Kat. Okay. You gonna have another scary dream? If we get caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. It's a chance we have to take. I know, but we need to know what we're up against. We know the island better than anyone by now, Evelyn. We'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his latest experiment. Is he talking about Scarlet? And all I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype, the one Damien turned to turn 6 into a vegetable. Not to mention the old test audiences too. Shit. You'd think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught, I get what you're trying to say. Are you still with me on this? It's not too late. You didn't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Interesting. Okay, so Mysterious Girl and I are making a run for it off the island. Who are you? Somehow I know you're close by, but every time I try to see your face, the dream ends. Interesting. I wonder if the dream girl is gonna end up the girl we end up romancing. Yeah, the nighttime conversations are very mysterious. It's adding a lot of intrigue. You've got to be kidding. My goodness, he really said that? Yeah, and he was all like, whoa, what the hell is that? A flash of white raced through the kitchen, sending the girls into a frenzy. What the hell is that? Start coming through, sorry. Oh my gosh, Yui. Yui practically bulldozed through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on? I take it back. Bun 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 is a bad boy. He just seemed so well behaved, I thought I'd let him outside again, Bun 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 effortlessly swerved past Yui under Violet and leapt on the alley. What? Oh, she's got like buns. That's cute. Bun 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 somehow made it up to her head and took her cap in his mouth. Hey, give that back! Bun 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 seemed to sneer at Allie, then leapt away and ran off. Get back here! Allie started chasing Bun 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 with all she had, but somehow he always stayed one step ahead of her. This looks like a job for me. I'm gonna need a Venus flytrap and a few bottles of... Bun 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 leapt on the Scarlet. Ah, get it off! It is quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you all for this long. Think you could catch it? Why, of course. Watch a master at... Bun 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 leapt on the Violet's face. Ah, get this foul creature off me! Bun 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 sneered with contempt. Someone do something! At that moment, I realized Tara was recording Violet's struggles. I'm helping, in just a second. Bun 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 left off Violet onto the kitchen floor and ran out. Give me my cat back! I do suppose a nice rabbit stew is on for the lunch today. Huh, I guess I should help too. You up to help, Evelyn? I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick, before he gets too far. I'm right behind you. I spent the rest of the morning trying to catch Bun Bun Bun, emphasis on trying. That bunny is on something, I'm calling it now. We finally managed to catch him by baiting him with some food Violet reluctantly made, and even then, he didn't make it easy. Let's hope the rest of today is a little more relaxed. Interesting. Ugh, my head. You okay? You don't look so good. Not so loud. Ugh, my head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Clearly, you're still alive, Evelyn, so it's all good. Believe me, you'd drink too if you worked here. Just look at the Brothers 5. Working at Futuristic Evil Corp has to come with some benefits, right? You'd think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. Oh no, that's horrible. No dental. Ahem, before I forget what this show's all about. Today's the day you go on a date with... Who is your other soulmate candidate again? Scarlet. That was a choice. So I wonder if we replay the game with like New Game Plus or something, that we can like trick her. That would be interesting. How much did you drink last night, Kat? Whatever, I knew that. Just testing you, duh. Right. Alright, let's get the second date with Scarlet started. Woo! Whoa, someone tell the world to stop spinning like a little bitch. I'm pretty fucked, huh? Yeah, we're pretty much fucked. That's okay, though. We'll make it through this. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. We keep finding them outside of the mansion. You'd think they want to stay inside. She seemed a little down. Hey, Scarlet, you doing okay? Ah, jeez. Ah, it's just you, Evelyn. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing? Whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everybody. We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. Aw, at least you fixed the situation. Hey, at least we didn't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me. Well, that's true, but hey, it makes for great TV. Which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again. I'm sure this time. Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. Would I want to go on a zombie date? I am terrified of zombies. So I think I would be useless on a date where we had to hunt zombies. Like, my whole plan of attack for if there's a zombie apocalypse is to just die. Just die first. Like, there's no way I want to get eaten by a zombie. That would be the worst. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you. Collect all the snacks and hole up with a ton of movies? Yeah, that would probably be what I do. Although nothing would be on streaming services anymore. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? True. Ooh, it's got a little nightclub going on. Behold, there's a nightclub in the mansion? There is now. I made it myself. Hey, Scarlett's handy. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person ever to say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. Do you not remember before you came here? Do you have missing memories too? What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds, people trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know, but now I can't remember what it was, how it worked, or even if we got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. Interesting. So you're missing memories too. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? I knew it before. If I knew it before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show. What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. You got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Evelyn, if only to see where life goes with someone like you. Shh, let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on that last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine. I can't remember the last time I just had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know? And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other out. Help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlet. I'm glad, but how to say... I'd still prefer it if you picked me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and... I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to live a happy life and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of that evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. Interesting. I think I'm liking Scarlet more and more now. I think I like her more than Yui at this point. She's just so interesting. She's got a lot to say, and like, it's not all just cheerful marshmallows and bunnies. It feels like she's an actual person. I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. Yeah, Yui does seem very fluffy. Oh, hey, Evelyn. I was just about to go check up on you. Hey there, Kat. What's up? Huh. Were there some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them. Oh, there were some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore. I guess I'll take that out of the Brothers Five's paychecks. I have a feeling that Tara ate them. She seems like the type. How do you know it was them? They're like clockwork. Huh? Munch. Oh, it was Allie. Allie looked like a deer in headlights on the other end of the kitchen. Kat hadn't seen her yet. She made direct eye contact with me, then hightailed it out. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Scarlet go today? Awesome. It was amazing. I feel like I really got to know the real Scarlet today. For the first time, I think I've truly been understood. I'm glad to hear that, Evelyn, really. Scarlet puts on a front that's nothing like how she really is, and I'm glad you can see behind it. She must really trust you. I'm glad she does, believe me. More importantly, though, Scarlet's fanbase has been ravenous for new content. From what I saw, you delivered today. I'm a solid 85% sure you won't wake up in the torture chamber tomorrow morning. Good job, Evelyn. 85% sure. That's still a lot of percentage in the other way. Thanks. Anyway, you're probably safe for at least another day, thanks to the ongoing rivalry between Yui and Scarlet. The stakes are rising, and so are our precious ratings. Without further ado, it's time for Phase 3. You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day, so make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet. Will do. Alright, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up for tomorrow. You only get one third date with a girl, right? That's true, I suppose. Sounds good to me, Kat. See you later, Evelyn. Good night, Kat. And thanks for the help. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. Another dream. Let's get another dream. Let's see it. What happens? I'm curious. They've got me hooked. Alright, we're out of the mansion. Next stop, the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest. Come on. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it. Okay, I can see the pier now, and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We're going to make it, right? Of course, the boat's just a little further, and no one's on our tail. I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally going to leave, Evelyn. About time, if you ask me. I've dreamed this moment every day since. Who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things. Sane people didn't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. Let's get back to matters at hand. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah. Now it's a mad dash to the finish. You ready to run? No. Huh? I'm kidding. Let's go. That favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Interesting. Is it kind of like Danganronpa where we're being kept on the show for TV purposes, but the outside world is like fucked? That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. But that means we've been here before if we're having like memories. So we've been here for a while. Have they just been erasing our memories and restarting the show over and over again? The next day I woke to the sound of an explosion outside. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? The first thing I saw was Scarlet and a black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Oh, hey there, Evelyn. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlet. You okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again on trying to bring back people's memories, but without the whole monkey zombie bit. I figure if you and I ever, well, you know, I'd want us to know everything about each other. No secrets. I'd like that, Scarlet. Thanks. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. Ugh, I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute and then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got to this island. Sounds good to me. Hey. We walked together through the forest, hand in hand, talking about things we'd do after we got off this island, talking about everything and anything. After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but that is a part of me that just wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I can never forget. And I'd like it if I could be that way with you. What do you say? I'd like that. Yay! Scarlet did a little dance of happiness. Aw, I like her. She seems sweet. We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company, and maybe a little more than that. Ooh, we getting frisky in the woods? Somehow, in the middle of it all, I kind of forgot what show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. Interesting. Morning, Evelyn. Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over and you'll be able to go back to regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough. Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you go on your first third date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today? Let's go on our last date with Yui, because I want to save Scarlet for the end. And I think we're coming up on it. Let's go on our date with Yui. The moment's finally here, the final date with the best girl. Remember, if you mess this up, there's an army of people out there waiting to take your place. Does that mean you only get one third date? I might have messed that up. That's okay though. We'll go this way. I'm committed. I want to see what's going on with Yui. She seems so fluffy and happy. Plus, I imagine when we're having these like scenes at night with this mysterious girl, I do imagine that it's Yui, because it's kind of got like that we know each other vibe, and she knows us from high school, so that would make sense. Okay, she said last 2 dates? Good, because I don't want to miss out on a date with Scarlet. You didn't plan to lose your memories and end up on an insane TV show either, but look how that turned out. Life sure is funny, huh? You're telling me life's never what you'd expect. But having a life with Yui, you'd be the luckiest person alive. And I'm not saying that because I've got money on you picking her. You promise? Let's get those cameras rolling, people. Avoiding the promise, of course. Yui is pretty cute. I could see Yui from my room's window walking around the front of the mansion. It looks like she was looking for something. I practically jumped down the stairs, then ran outside to meet her. Hi there, Evelyn. What's the hurry? You look like you're in quite the rush. I just wanted to see you a little earlier. Gosh, that's really sweet of you. I've been meaning to see you too. I've just been doing a lot of things since you helped me get Bun Bun Bun. She is looking for a yandere knife. She's looking for where Scarlet is. Best way to kill Scarlet. How's the big bee doing? Ah, come to think of it, that's why I came out here. He ran out here in a hurry and I was trying to catch up. Though this has already happened a few times, and each time he somehow ends up back in my room. Interesting, okay. I'm sure he's fine, I wouldn't be worried. I just can't help myself, you know? You're a really sweet person, Yui. I love that about you. You are too, Evelyn. Do you have any time today to hang out? There's something I'd like to do with you. Of course I do, for you. Even if it's a little boring. I'm sure it can't be boring if it's with you, you know? Whatever it is, I'm down. Okay, here we go. And so we walked together to the beach and started fishing side by side. Ah, now this is the life. I have to admit, this wasn't what I was expecting. This was by far the best way to pass time out in the countryside. To be honest, I'm not much for crazy activities like skydiving or shopping trips. I'd rather just spend my days quietly with the person I love, talking from dusk till dawn. Just enjoying each other's company, you know? That's the best. Is this okay with you? Of course it is, Yui. Getting the chance to learn more about you, to try the things that you like, that's where the real fun is. I'd also much preferred that to doing crazy things all the time, too. Though I do think shopping trips aren't really in the same category as skydiving. Yeah, I was gonna say. They are when you live deep in the country. Hey, you up for a little contest? Sure, let's do it. What is it? You want to see who can catch more fish? Is there a fishing minigame? Please tell me there's a fishing minigame. Ooh. You're on. Apparently, I'd fanned the flames of Yu's competitive spirit. For the next few hours, we kept on at it while we enjoyed each other's conversation and company. Yu was a natural. She was catching fish left and right. Each time she caught one, she let it back into the ocean, and each time I wondered when my first one would bite. I never ended up catching a single one. Ouch. But that didn't matter. What did was that we were having a ball. Thanks for indulging me, Evelyn. Hey, I had a lot of fun too, Yui. Don't worry about it. You don't have to lie. I know I'm not like the other girls. I grew up with nothing, and it shows in how I spend my time, what I wear, everything. I love you so much, you know? Ooh. If I had you, I'd give all the love in my heart every moment of every day. I really would live for love. That's what I've always wanted. But I know I can never give you all the things everyone else could. The money, the acclaim, the excitement. And I find myself worrying, what if you pick me and the second we leave this island, you realize that I can't give you the life you deserve and you start to hate me? Oh, that would be really sad. I don't know what I'd do if it came to that. So before it comes to that, I want to ask you, would just me be enough? Aww. Aww, of course, honey. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna pick Scarlet, but yeah. Of course you'd be enough, Yui. I don't need to be in the spotlight. I don't need to be rich. More than all that, I want you, and just you. I've waited so long to hear you say that. She pulled me close and kissed me. I love you so much. I always have, and I always will. I'll always put our happiness first. I'll make you so happy every day. I'll do the same, I promise. Pinch me, I must be dreaming. This is real as it gets, Yui. Here on out is just gonna be me and you. That's cute. I just can't hold myself back anymore, Evelyn. She pushed me onto the warm sand of the beach and pressed herself against me. Ooh, wait, hold on a second. Yui. She kissed me once more. Her hands wrapped around me as mine pulled her closer. Let's make up for lost time, Evelyn. What happens next was imagination come to life. Ooh. I lost all track of time in the outside world. Only Yui mattered. I may have locked myself in, but I'm kind of tied. I really like Scarlet, but I really like Yui too, and I don't know. Maybe we'll go with Yui this round, and we'll do Scarlet the next time. We still have so much more of this game to play, and I feel like it's gonna have to do a lot with like New Game Plus events for us to figure out what's happening in the story. I don't think they're gonna reveal it on like the first try, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Yumi's cute. After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. The night was as clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I'd need to put on more. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking. I thought I'd find you here. Why's that? Just a gut feeling and the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third date with Scarlet tomorrow and then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date today? It was awesome. Yu's the most wonderful woman in the whole world. Somehow she can take the most normal things and turn them into irreplaceable memories. More than anything, I just want to make more memories with her every day and make her happier than anyone's ever been. Geez, we're going to have to edit that to stop people from throwing up. I get it though. You, my friend, are luckier than anyone has any right to be. Yeah, it all seems really simple. I think there's going to be a big twist. That's why I don't think they're going to like reveal everything the first time through. I think there's going to have to be like some New Game Plus stuff that we have to do to figure out what's actually going on. Better pack your bags. I've got a feeling you'll be heading to the countryside soon. Who knew that 3 dates were all you needed to figure out if a marriage would last? If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. I don't think so. I think you might stay a TV producer. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company, and it's not like you were up to anything. Kat reached her hand out to me. I put my hand in hers on instinct. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library? Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places? You like to read? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so here's where we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight, as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them though, they're pretty useless to the average person. Interesting, and also a little unnecessary. Who here is going to read a book? Oh, I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad. It still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. So, she's gonna make us go and get them. You want me to grab books for you so you can just stay here? I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive. It's just a teeny tiny favor. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Kat, it's the least I can do. Great! Alright, to start, I need you to grab me The Princess of Averanda, 100 Easy Recipes for a Philosopher's Stone, and... Those are some fun book names. I Regret Everything. Oh my gosh. She really put us to work. This must have been the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed the system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books. And that's a wrap. Thanks for your help, Evelyn. I'll send you a thank you card when you're off this island or something. At that age, it was pretty much slave labor. I like to think of it as more as unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're going to do when you're out of here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try to find out what my life was before. Who knows? That's a good start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Evelyn. See you, Kat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. Interesting. We didn't run into anybody? I was hoping we'd run into somebody. The alarms were deafening. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it. There's no time to fix it. That's it then. I couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, Evelyn. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Interesting. We got caught. Episode 6, Courting Call. I woke up with Yui in my arms. What? We stayed up late last night, going for an unforgettable walk in the woods together. She was still fast asleep and holding on to me so tightly. She looked at peace. I ran my hand through her chestnut hair. I love you, Evelyn. She hugged me a little tighter. I couldn't move. But hell, I didn't want to. Who would? The morning flew by and it couldn't have been any better. If you told me this would happen all those years ago, I'd have laughed. But I'm so glad it's happened. I'm the happiest I've ever been. Though it'd be perfect if I wasn't here. What do you mean? You know you have to go on a date with somebody else today. Yeah, sorry about that, Yui. That's okay. After you told me how you felt, I'm feeling secure, even if you have to date somebody else. Don't have too much fun, though. I kissed her on the forehead. I'll see you later, Yui. Come back soon. Interesting. Okay. So third date with Scarlett. Oh. Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you, Damien. Evelyn, don't mind him. Is that your brother? Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed, literally, if I'm around when your numbers are up. I guess we'll find that out together, won't we? Later. Interesting. Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes. A murder threat is a little mean? Anyway, you ready for your last date with Scarlett? It's just this last date, then tomorrow it'll be the final ceremony. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic, then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Evelyn, you'll need it. Thanks, Kat, I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Scarlett. I found Scarlett in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book with a pile of books next to her. They looked worn, as if they'd been read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlett, what you reading? Hi, Evelyn, just an old fairy tale. Really, I'm surprised you'd read something that would throw science out the window. I'm a woman of varied tastes. I quite like these stories, especially this one. Which one are you reading? It's called The Princess of Averanda. That was one of the books that we had to pull off the shelf last night. Is she like deciphering them? Really, it's silly. I doubt you'd be interested in. Try me. I smiled at her. She smiled back at me in kind. Okay, I don't see why not. Aw, cute. There's a young girl, Nera, who is the princess of a kingdom of Averanda, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and her friends. Like a robot dog that would eat the vegetables they didn't want to eat. Ooh, I gotta try my hand at this sometime. Scarlett giggled like a child. Nera is a blissfully happy child, has a blissfully happy childhood. She even falls in love with a commoner named Aloria. Though her kingdom would never approve of their relationship, Nera and Aloria never failed to see each other in secret, every night by the crooked trees in the western forests. But those days don't last. One day her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again, and Nera is forced to become queen at the age of 16. In her mother's absence, Nera does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years it prospers. She's like no other leader they've had before. But secretly she wants to leave. As queen, she has no time for the things of the people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night alone. But she knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her. Then one day, Nera is cursed by the same witch that took her mother, and forgets everything. Her name, her family, her kingdom. Everything except for Aloria and the desire to leave. Interesting. This seems kind of like our dream. And so she leaves, and no one in the village ever sees her again. Interesting. I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening till now. There's more of the story than that? That felt a little final. Aw, come on, believe me, Scarlett. I want to hear this to the end. Especially because you like it so much. I looked deep in her eyes, and I could tell just how much she loved this story. Well, there's not really much left, but... Well, Nera and Aloria live in a wonderful life in a neighboring kingdom for many years. But one day she remembers everything and rushes home, worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the very same witch who took her memory, and that her people no longer prosper the way they did under her rule. In anger, Nera confronts the witch on the border of Averanda. The witch takes off her cowl, revealing herself to be Nera's mother, the lost queen. Nera's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again, or she can leave now and never come back. I was adjusting in my chair and I ended up smacking my keyboard in front of me because there's not a lot of room on my desk, so things are kind of like haphazardly everywhere. Sorry about that. And that's where the story ends. You never get to know what choice Nera makes. That's quite the cliffhanger. I want to know what happens next. Believe me too. I'm curious, what would you do in Nera's shoes? I think I'd leave the kingdom. Because I think this has a parallel to the dreams that we're having. So I think I'd leave the kingdom. We want to pursue happiness in the first place anyways, so... I think I'd leave and never come back. Interesting, why's that? There's no point living without love. Even if it was better for the kingdom for Nera to stay, it would guarantee her love could never be realized. And that's just too sad. I think the same way. I've loved this story ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have a kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know? Yeah, I get the same feeling too. That's just life, you know? You just have to keep moving forward. Yeah, you're right. I'm really happy that you're the one I got to move forward with, Evelyn. Me too, Scarlet. There's no one else I'd rather be with right here, right now. Ooh, this is kind of interesting considering what we're doing with Huey. And speaking of right now, there's somewhere I want to bring you. Where's that? I'll give you a hint. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned you love fairy tales. Oh my gosh, there's turtles down here. Turtles! She was practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the Ocean Palace might just be your thing. Scarlet practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me in a deathly bear hug. This is wonderful, Evelyn. Thank you so much. You've made everything so special in ways I honestly couldn't believe, but you did it. And this is just the beginning, Scarlet. We're in this together. I held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. It was like an explosion of passion that had set me on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me. Always. We looked deep in each other's eyes, then... Oh. Ooh. Something scary is happening. In a split second, the room became pitch black. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face, much less Scarlet. Evelyn, looks like there's a blackout. Scarlet held my hand tight. Maybe she was afraid of the dark. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming in towards us in the dark. Something isn't right. Oh no. We were surrounded. A familiar voice cut through the short silence of me holding my breath. I'm sorry, Evelyn. You just didn't make the cut. We've got to get out of here. Just make it quick, please. I could hear the woman that voice belonged to walk away. I dashed from the table, pulling Scarlet along with me. What's going on? Who are... Just come with me. We've got to get out of... I didn't even make it 5 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. Evelyn! I screamed for her to run, but they made sure no sound could escape as they pinned me to the ground. Scarlet, you've got to run. Get out of here. It was no use. Even though she was just a few feet away, I was powerless to get an inch closer. They tackled her down in a second. I heard the clink of cuffs as they dragged her away. I struggled with everything I had to get up, to save her, to run, for what felt like an eternity. Then, nothing. Fascinating. Was that due to our choices, or was that always bound to happen? I think it's always bound to happen, honestly, is my idea. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. Are we gonna have to choose which girl to save? There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off of it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Maybe because I said I love both the girls, but we didn't get very many choices. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Scarlet, you there? All I heard back were echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive. Hey, Evelyn. Kat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Scarlet's doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Kat, what's going on? You got to help me. I was just on my date with Scarlet when everything went dark and these guys fucking kidnapped us and... I know, Evelyn. I know. She sighs. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care. Get me out of here. At this point, there's no explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the bracer on my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Kat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is. Please. Not today, Evelyn. She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color. I'm back. This time it was as if I'm sitting in an audience, watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I found myself praying that she's safe if anything happened to her. For a moment, the world exploded with color. Always the hero, aren't you, Evelyn? What did you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Evelyn. Interesting. Ooh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. You know, Evelyn, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but a new opportunity just opened up, and I think you'd be the perfect fit. Interesting. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Zzz. Oh, that's how you want to play? It's on. Ow! This is the dialogue from the beginning of the game. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Did you just hit me? What, me? Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Really now? You've got to be joking. I'm dead serious. I can't remember a thing. Who knows? It might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Evelyn. Yeah, see? There's like a New Game Plus thing going on. Yeah, and the cycle begins anew. It's interesting. I don't think there was any way that we could get out of being captured this first time around. I think it has to happen for like the plot to continue moving forward. It's not a pure like redo beginning because they already have our name on file. So interesting. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. You're the star of our new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed. Interesting. Here's our girls again. How on earth did I get into this mess? We're gonna save. We have not saved this whole time, but we're gonna save now. And I think that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I think this is the perfect spot to just kind of make a quick cutoff. We'll get back into this on Friday of next week. Please don't forget that Tuesday's stream is canceled. I have an appointment I have to go to. That's gonna take up all my time, so I won't be able to stream on Tuesday, but we will be streaming Okami again on Thursday and more of Find Love or Die Trying on Friday. So I will see you guys then. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream today, and I hope you guys found this game interesting as much as I did. I'm very invested in this. I really want to figure out what's going on. So we will figure this out next time we play. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.